I've got you. I know you're thinking of that song now. I've almost got you a few more times. But anyway, the beauty of this was we cut this spot such that it can be localized. In fact, it's been localized in 20 markets where markets around the world can insert their own players, their own unique celebrations into the film. And it's tied right back to this whole idea of, obviously, of celebration, of happiness, and this notion of discover your inner African rhythm that I know all of you are just dying to do, and you can't wait to do that. Many of you did it last evening at the Sapient Party, it was clear. But most importantly, this authenticity inspired a lot of other activations. It inspired a kind of a celebratory documentary, which is about 60 minutes. It's been running around the world on the history of celebration. It inspired, and my associates, our friends at EA, on Monday showed how we had embedded the celebration theme into the EA Sports on the FIFA World Cup 2010 game that you have to unlock with special codes. And we gave them the waving flag song. So it was not a transactional relationship. It was always about a value in kind relationship. And the player celebrations are on the packaging. And you can all get one on your way out, although given that these are the French players, they may be in a product recall soon. But when you leave the room today, to our great generosity, you will get one of these cans, these special commemorative cans, which have, I believe, 10 or 12 members of the French team, their picture on the actual can, which is great. And maybe in a weird way, they'll start selling those on eBay or something. The other part of our story, was we wanted to make sure that we had some kind of sustainability angle. We went to FIFA and we said, you know, this is a little out of FIFA's comfort zone, but they worked with us. You know, what if we created a best celebration of who had the best goal celebration in every match? And then what we did was we donated money when we designated that celebration. Then that player got to donate money to a charity to a school in Africa in order to facilitate clean water at that school. So all of these things are a positive that we think help us. So the other part of this, the other part that we've really done and run with quite extensively is this program, this platform, allowed us to link very heavily with our global customers. So obviously we have big customers like Walmart and 7-Eleven and McDonald's, et cetera. And we've done our largest kind of multi-country promotion ever with Walmart on the FIFA World Cup. It's ongoing now. It's in all of Walmart's countries in 15 countries around the world. First time they've ever done anything of this nature. We've also got major programs with ExxonMobil, and we've got a lot of local activations on a global scale with McDonald's. So it gives you an opportunity to go in and using that same visual identity system, taking the same points of celebration, which is kind of the connective tissue. The other one that we did, of course, is we had the online component with YouTube, which we brand the longest celebration. And it's really, I'm told that it's the largest YouTube site with 123 countries in 29 different languages. And, you know, important social media partnership is very important for us in this co-creation with our consumers. We've got thousands of videos that have been uploaded, and you know, fans have created some unique celebrations. Well, let's take a video clip of a few of those celebrations. That one may not appear in a large television campaign. I don't know, but anyway, what's the big lesson here for us? Well, the big lesson obviously is content. I don't have to tell you, content has great value when you're willing to share to add value, when partners are willing to share. If you have the right partners, in our case, whether it's FIFA, whether it's Raja, whether it's Canon, whether it's YouTube or EA, if you have the right partners who think about things from a value exchange point of view as opposed to a transactional point of view, it brings everyone together and I think can take it to a better place. That's scaling, and that's scaled storytelling, I think, in its real form. Now, we never had really tried to collaborate on this level before, and I think that's why this is instructive for this audience. And it really involved 11 agencies in the room. We said we're going to be media agnostic. We hadn't have any thick black lines and said this agency can only look at this program or do this activity. It was all around everyone focusing on the big idea of celebration and happiness and how they might all contribute to bringing that to life. And yes, do you get tension? Do you get uneasiness? But we all know tension sometimes gets you to a lot better place. And at the end of the day, well, I think we redefine for ourselves, and you may all be down this path, we redefine for ourselves this notion of collaboration. And you know, in some instances, for example, the PR company came up with the idea of doing the celebratory, 60-minute celebratory video around the world. The ad agency focused a lot and gave up great ideas on music and what we should do with the music. So, you know, at the end of the day, and this is where we're going now, none of us were accustomed to this, but this is the way that we're going to be going in the future. And everyone who comes to us needs to sign on with that understanding. Now, what did all of this get us? Well, first of all, we have one campaign that's running in our largest number of countries ever, 160 countries. So we have a simple story that we've scaled around the world. It's compelling, it's authentic, and it's emotional. These are emotional stories. It crosses oceans and crosses cultures, and we believe that will significantly help us increase brand love and brand value.